The views expressed on this episode, as with all episodes of We Hate Your Baby Daddy, are based solely on our personal opinions and shit we heard in the streets.
The content here should not be taken as indisputable fact. This show is for entertainment purposes only, so enjoy and don't come for us.
Welcome back to another episode of We Hate Your Baby Daddy with Bree, but Dee is not here today, but that's okay. We have a very special guest that I am so excited to introduce you guys to. Her name is Kiki Shante. She is a self-described professional troll, which is hilarious. Kiki, welcome to We Hate Your Baby Daddy.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm good. No, I'm so excited. So basically, one of our listeners sent me your video, and this sounds like some shit that you guys would do on your show. And then
everybody likes done it.
No, it's so funny. And so then when you tweeted me, I was like, oh my God, like I'm talking to the Kiki Shante right now. Like you have to come on. So I'm really glad that you were able to come on.
It's crazy because I'm on Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter. Somebody had just sent it to me and they were like, you trended on Twitter. And I was like, let me go see. And I got on there for that one day and then I seen it and I was like, oh, like they got a whole show about baby daddies. That's cool.
Yes. So if you guys didn't know, Kiki Shante, her TikTok is huge. She has a page where, I mean, you just post whatever, and it's always usually so hilarious. But the one video that our listener sent us, it was called the DBBDA, Deadbeat Baby Daddy Association. Where she calls up, like, people will catch up her and be like, call my deadbeat baby daddy. And she calls them, and the calls are so fucking funny. And then, like, I heard the one dude's girlfriend answered or something.
Like,
was with my phone.
There's no telling what's gonna happen. Like, no telling. I be so surprised sometimes. Like, I can't believe that happened, or I can't believe they said that, or.
What was the wildest call that you had?
There was this one dude, his name was CJ, and he let me get out all I had to say, and he told me, he said, listen, Shawty, he said, I just did 14 years for kidnapping. I was like, oh, okay, this phone call over.
Oh my God.
Like, no.
Damn, you were like, I'm a troll, but I'm not trying to get kidnapped.
Yeah. Like, no, you calling your baby daddy back.
I'm dead. So, Kiki Shante, how old are you?
I'm 20. No, I'm not. I'm not 20. 31.
I'm 34. And so I just had a daughter almost 2 years ago. So she's 20 months. Yeah. And so I'm a single mother. My co-host Dee, she's a single mother. She also has a daughter. You have kids, right?
I do. I have 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Oh. And what's your relationship status? Are you single?
I'm single and ready to do some things.
Single and ready to mingle. I relate. I can relate. No, I was in a relationship. So I was with my baby daddy, and then we broke up. Then I was seeing another guy, and then we broke up. And now I'm just like single out here.
I've just been a drifter since my baby daddy. Like, I really haven't pursued or wanted anything really serious, I guess.
It's hard, honestly. Like, first of all, dating is hard. Finding the time, the energy, the desire to like have a relationship is hard.
Time consuming too. I don't really have the time either. I don't have childcare for that either to be dating.
That's a really good point. Like, I have, like, me and my baby daddy, our custody situation, he takes her 3 weekends out of the month. And so those are the 3 weekends out of the month I have free. And that's not a lot of time.
My baby daddy, he comes to get them whenever it's like a holiday or a birthday or something.
Oh, damn. Does he
Yeah,
live near you guys?
yeah, he lives like 20 minutes away.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, yeah. He
But
just
he only takes them for birthdays and holidays?
yeah, like he just I don't know, he wasn't always like that though. He hasn't always been like that. Like I don't know, one day he just decided he wants to be a deadbeat. And
Oh, shit.
he was able to convince the world, well, not the world, but his family pretty much, that I won't let him see his kid. You know, the typical shit.
Oh, they always do that. Even my baby daddy tried to say that about me. And he the whole time was like telling me, "Oh, I need more free weekends because I got stuff I need to do." And I'm like, "So how are you telling people I don't let you see her, but you're telling me you want to see her less?" Like they
Baby
just
daddy
lie.
My baby
Why
daddy
they
has
lie so
this thing where he feels like you're a woman, so this is your job. This is your responsibility. And when I want to have something to do with it, then I will. But, you know, if I say, hey, he told me this before. I was like, oh, you want to come get them, blah, blah. He's like, oh, you're running from your responsibilities. Be a mother. Huh?
boo? We have them 24 fucking 7 and they act like if they take them for a day, then it's like then they're the baby mama.
Yeah, like, okay, so he got me. He's like, "Can I come get them or whatever?" And I'm like, "We already got some plans." And he's like, "Oh, so you're gonna keep my kids from me?" What? I was like, "I've been asking you for the last 6 months to come get them." Yeah, but you wasn't gonna let them get me. You wasn't gonna let me get them for real. So why are you asking me now? If you didn't think for the last past 6 months that I wasn't gonna let you get them, why would I randomly let you get them today?
Like, nigga, so you're just gaslighting
You,
basically. Like, get the fuck out of here.
like, no, you choose not to, you know? And I just, hopefully your sister sees this, hopefully your mother sees this, and hopefully your grandmother sees this as well. He is a
The truth
liar. A
is out.
liar. That man has access to his children whenever he wants them at any given point in time. I don't care. He chooses not to get them, and he lies to y'all. And that's
That's
my car
trifling.
he's been in for the last week. Don't let him lie to y'all. It's not a riddle.
Does he pay child support?
Oh, he will be. August the 19th, we go to court.
Boom.
He's mad about that
Good job.
too. He's like, "Oh, you do TikTok. You do TikTok. You make money on TikTok. There's no why are you taking me to court for child support? You don't really need me. You don't need me." Huh? Yes, I do.
Does he think that TikTok's the baby dad? I'm so confused. What the fuck is he
That's
talking
what
about?
he say. You do TikTok, and I'm like, oh, he's like, so go take him off CMA, stop the child care, and I'm like, well, are you gonna help me pay for it out of pocket? I'm not gonna tell you anything until you stop the child support. I'm not stopping it, babe.
Them
I'll be
checks
there
getting
August the
garnished.
19th in full throttle in tears.
Goodness. You know, so me and Dee, we give our baby daddies nicknames. Mine is called Drunky Crashy because he just had a series of DUIs. He crashed a Tesla, which I'm like, that's a self-driving car. How you do that? We're still wondering. We're still wondering how he did that. Um, Dee's baby daddy, we call him PCS, which stands for Party City Skeleton, because he, those big old skeletons you see at Party City,
Yeah,
like during
yeah.
Halloween. He's tall and like just he looks like he's wasting away, like he's
What
dying.
would I call my
So
daddy?
yeah, what would you call your baby daddy?
I don't know. Like he's just like a narc king, like a gaslighting. He's like the CEO of all of that. Like
CEO of gaslighting.
literally, like I don't. The man is. I don't know. I don't want to bash him. Have I bashed him already? I don't know.
This is the perfect opportunity to bash him. So so let's not hold back.
I don't know what I would call him, but he's
Well, think about it. We'll revisit it. But no, I mean, people will call baby mamas bitter, blah blah blah. But it's like the things that they put us through. We have a right to feel a type of way and say what we got to say.
just
You know,
came back 2 weeks ago acting like he had got his mind together. He was so in love, and we was better, stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, if you think that this is what you got to do to get your kid, I got a receipt or two. Oh wait, they can't see me, so I'll show you. I'm like, hey, you don't have to do this to get your kid. You can just get your kid. Like, just don't include me. He's like, no, no, no. You talk too much. Shut up. Like, just let things be like it is. I'm trying to do right, and you won't let me. Blah blah. Blah. Okay, child. A waste of time and energy.
I'm sorry.
A big waste of time and energy. Yeah. It was pretty much just him wanting me to take him off child support. So let me
Boo.
play with her
Why do they
whole
always
friends.
try to do that?
Yeah, let me play because he knows how I feel. Like he knows. I would be a liar to sit here and say like, oh, I hate his guts and that, But I'm not that dumb. I ain't that in love no more.
You're getting that money.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna ask you about this. You have a video on your TikTok that says the caption is so detailed. It's like my boyfriend's homeless baby mama is living with him. Is that true or are you trolling?
I'm a troll. I walked outside this morning, like the people downstairs was fighting last night, and I guess the man put her stuff out or whatever, and I was like, hey, this is a perfect, just I can use this to troll. So I just got in my car
You're
and drove up.
so fucking funny, dude. Because I saw the comments were so angry, and I'm like, this doesn't sound like a real
But
situation.
the caption
But
at the
people,
bottom, it says, "This is how y'all look." Like, send that man back to his family.
oh, the caption. Oh, I didn't even
Like,
see that part.
yeah, it's just true.
But yeah, the comments were so mad. Like, how could you do that? And you're just like, I don't know what you're talking.
I don't care. Like, say what y'all gonna say. Like, I don't care. I just have fun with it. Like, I have fun with it.
No, it's hilarious. I wanted to ask you. So, how did you come up with the Deadbeat Baby Daddy Association? How'd that occur to you?
Because I remember it was, if some people are not gonna understand, but okay, Mother's Day. Some people have their kids 27, I say 27, 24/7, 365, right? So when Mother's Day comes
Mhm.
around, they want to get a break, they want to breathe, they just want to chill. Some mothers
Absolutely.
don't have their kid, custody of their kids. So Mother's Day come around, they want to spend time with their kid. I have mine all the
Mhm.
time. So Mother's Day came around, hey, can you come get them? I want to just chill. Child, he didn't get them kids, and I was mad. I was mad. I was angry, and I took it out on everybody's baby daddy. I was mad. He didn't come get them kids.
Everybody's baby daddy
Yeah,
is
so
gonna
I got on
suffer.
Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna start an association, and I was bullshitting. Like I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna start an association where I call people's baby daddy and ask them why they won't get them kids for their lady. And I got 2 calls from my city. Oh, that started drama in my city, so I stopped doing calls locally. But they started coming from outside of my city. They started coming from other states, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll just do it like this. I just don't do local calls because I can't be tussling with the girlies."
Especially not when niggas got kidnapping charges.
Yeah, no, no. I've had
That
some
is
girlfriends that can actually condone in it too. The girlfriend to get on the phone and he's not taking care of that baby, and I just be like, jaw on the floor, like you for real, you dead serious.
why are you with him?
They don't care. And I did not know that it was, I knew it was, but I didn't know it was. Women who really don't care that there's men that don't take care of their kids. Like they're still willing to be with you. They don't care.
You see that with like celebrities. Sometimes there'll be like a deadbeat celebrity baby daddy, which is what we usually talk about on this show, and people still be dating them. Like we just did an episode about Brad Pitt. He like beat up his whole family on a plane, and he has a girlfriend.
What? Oh, wait, say that
Yeah,
again.
Brad Pitt, the guy, he was married to Angelina Jolie,
Uh-huh.
and they adopted all these kids.
Uh-huh.
He beat the fuck out of like the whole family, was choking them. He was drunk. This was on a private jet, and Angelina herself did not even report it. It was like one of the flight attendants called the FBI because they were in the air and was like, "I need to report some domestic violence." Everybody, this is all out, all public, and a girl is still dating him.
It just
And bitches be doing that with non-celebrities even, like
it's horrible. It's sickening. Like it's so sickening the amount of women that are okay with men that don't take care of their children. Like as long as he's helping with their kid, doing the bare minimum, which is staying at home and eating the fruit snacks while she go to work.
eating the fruit stand,
Yeah, like
playing their video
that's
games,
it. While you go work 12-hour shifts all day. Like, come on.
dropping her off in her own car,
Her car, like
and
those
then
men, I'm
going
sorry if you see this girl, but there's this man downstairs that lives downstairs. His girlfriend called me the other night, and she was like, she got 100 times, and she was like, please answer 911 emergency. So I'm calling her back, like, what's going on? What's wrong? She like, please go downstairs and knock on that door and make him get up. See if you can get him to get up. He in my car, and I gotta get my daddy from work, and I gotta get off work, and I'm like, huh? So he dropped you off, and he's in your car, and you're ready to get off work, and he's in here asleep. I mean, I stood out there for 20 minutes knocking on that man's door and he didn't answer. I finally told her, like, girl, I'm going back in the house.
Yeah, that's not your job. It was nice of you to even go down there. I would have been like, "Bitch, I'm sorry,
She's
call
like,
phone a
please,
friend."
please knock harder. She said, knock on the window. So I knocked on the window. That man ain't, I don't honestly think he was in there, but that ain't my business to tell. I mean,
And I bet you she'll keep letting him use the car.
he get in there.
Wow. You know that saying that's like, if you let a man borrow your car, he is gonna drive it to another bitch's house? Like, that is a very
You
real
you
saying.
you can get a man new teeth. You can buy him a whole new set of teeth, and he gonna use them to smile in another bitch face. Low, low down.
You buy a man a pair of shoes, he's gonna use that to walk out of your life and into
Yeah,
another bitch's life.
they are low down creatures.
I don't know why a lot of women think, oh, my situation's gonna be different. Baby, it's never gonna be different.
It's never gonna be different. It's never.
Like, in my situation with my baby daddy, we were in a relationship and stuff, but once we broke up because I had discovered like he was like sexting somebody, and that just really pissed me off. So I ended it, and nobody could believe it. They were like, over sexting? You're just gonna leave over? I'm like, I don't trust him. That's weird. And even he didn't believe it. But I'm just like, I am not gonna be one of those girls that's like chasing behind their baby daddy forever. Like, you
Right.
had your one chance, you fucked it up. So it's stepdaddy season. So
Me and my baby daddy split because of his family. They were off.
oh really?
Yeah, like they didn't know. They weren't very respectful, and they don't understand that, like, he's your son, he's your brother, he's your grandson. He's not your man. He's not your
Mm.
man.
Oh, so it's like all women in his family, basically.
Yeah, all women.
And he still acts like that.
And it's so sad. Like, it's so sad because he won't stand up to him. He'll tell me, like, I'll be like, well, you just heard her. You just got to look over her. I don't got to look over a motherfucking thing. You just got to ignore her. You just got to, no, I don't. You've grown up and looked over this your entire life, so you're used to it. And it does not
Yeah, that's
bother
my
you.
generation.
And I never been one of them.
No, because it's like you can't trust them. If they can, like, be unfaithful, then that means they lie to you.
Mhm.
Like, they could come back and give you something from some hoe out there. Like, you don't know what they're doing. Like, why would I want to expose myself to that, open up my heart to that? Like, no. Ew, it just really turned me off so bad. I was like, love you, but no, can't do it.
Nothing. And it's so heartbreaking because nobody really has kids and then decide, well, have kids and not want a family. At least I did it. Like, I didn't
Right.
want kids at all.
And he tried to accuse me. My baby daddy tried to accuse me of just using him for a kid. Like, first of all, I never thought I was gonna have kids. Like, he knows for a fact that he tried to baby trap me, and then when it didn't work, he was so mad.
My baby daddy told me he was
People
fixed.
don't realize. Oh, are you
He told
serious?
me he was fixed. And then when I read, like, when I did the pregnancy test, like, he laid there. He always got this stupid grin when he's guilty or some shit, or he knows, like, he just got this stupid ass grin. So when I walked in with that pregnancy test out the bathroom and I was about to tell him, he had that stupid ass grin on his face. So he already knew what the fuck was going on. You knew you wasn't fixed when you said that.
Oh, that's such bullshit.
Because
So
I did
and
not
that's
want
the
kids
thing.
at all.
People do not realize men baby trap a lot to keep a woman just around, even if he doesn't want her to be like his girlfriend, just so you can always have some kind of access in that woman's life. Like, they do it all the time. Happened to me.
Me and that man split up. I thought we were done. We were moving on with our lives. He had another girl, and I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was trying to find myself again, I guess. Hell, just like a little lost
Yeah,
puppy. But somehow I ended up pregnant by him again. Like, sir, please,
it
he wasn't a
happens.
bad dad. Like, he was not a bad dad. This just started when I had my son. Like, he was not a bad dad at all. And I be so
That's
confused,
terrible.
like, what is wrong with you? Like, are you slow?
And people always say like, "Oh, you people need to choose. Women need to choose better." Like my baby daddy was like the best fucking boyfriend, right? Like they were great partners. Then at some point, people can do a whole 180.
And I don't understand why. I've told him, I'm not mad at you. I'm telling him, like, I'm not mad at you because I feel like you're not yourself. I feel like you got something going on and you need to figure it out because this is not you. But when it continues, it's like, okay, so he's destined to be a deadbeat. Like, he's okay with it.
That's
He's
terrible.
okay
And
with it.
society just lets them. There's no accountability.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not at all. Like, they'll criticize me, like his side will criticize me or whatever, say what I'm not doing or what I do, but he does absolutely shit. Like I have a little boy and they're like, oh, she's not teaching him manners because he's like hitting people and stuff, and he's 3 and all I can do is tell him no, no, try to tell him not
That's
to
what
do it.
2-year-olds do. Yeah.
I've also called his dad to check him about his behavior as well, and he asked me what did I want him to do.
Be a fucking father. How about that? How about you
Yeah.
just try? Does your baby daddy have a father in his life?
No, and this is I was let me see. My baby was 4 weeks old when I first seen his dad, and neither of us has seen the man since. My daughter is 8. He
Wow.
doesn't. He
So
doesn't.
he's like the king of of deadbeat baby dads.
And it's just I hate to be this, but it's got to be his mama's fault. I would never want to deal with his mama either. I would run away, far away from her and the
Oh,
baby.
shit. What is she like?
Horrible. And okay, I'm not gonna go too far. She's a nice Christian woman.
Enough said. Enough said. I get it. Like my baby daddy's mom. I try not to. Like we did an episode that it was like our Mother's Day special episode, and my mom was the guest on it. And, we were talking about our baby daddy's moms and our relationship with them. And I said something kind of mean. And we have a custody agreement that's like, oh, you can't make disparaging comments about the family or whatever. So I had to make the episode like subscriber only because someone called her the C word and like she heard it and got mad. So I'm like, so I mean, she is kind of I don't know, let's just say so she, like, cheated on my baby daddy's dad, and that's why he left her, and so I was like, "Oh, it looks like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree," you know? Like
Yeah.
and then I said something like, "Oh, like, I feel like his dad was like, oh, he's bad vibes. I gotta get out of here, like, as a baby." Like, I don't know. I was just saying whatever. And so I get it. Like, you don't want to say too much.
His mom is just super rude. Like she's just like the lady is. And then people say, "Oh, she's older." Old people they just rude like that. That's not an excuse. Like that lady is
It's not.
rude. And then I took it. I didn't say nothing for so long, and I guess she just got comfortable. And when I finally said something, when I finally started saying something back to everybody, now I'm like this horrible person. Like I'm like a horrible individual. And it's like, damn, when I was taking y'all shit, we was cool.
Right. As soon as you have boundaries, now you're the bad guy.
Yeah, like we was cool. But now that I don't take y'all shit no more, it's a problem. It's a problem. And to his sister. Let's get something understood. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead. What were you saying? Tell me. I
I,
want to know.
I really want to, but I don't. I don't want to cause no more drama than what it already is because I feel like they've been lied to. They've been lied to, and they're going by what he said to them, and so they're treating me like this horrible person when none of the stuff that, like, for instance, um, when I had my son, I ended up in a situation where I sent them to live with their dad, and I told him once I get my place, they can come back with me. So I did that. 2 weeks, I had a place. Call him to get my kids. He tell me, "Oh, my Mika, I hope you're watching. Listen closely. Your brother tells me, oh, you gotta ask that white girl when you can get them, talking about my kids, and he hung up the phone. I did not hear from your brother again for a whole month straight. So when the police and stuff was being sent to y'all house, that's because I haven't heard from or seen my kids, and your brother had the phone where couldn't nobody get through unless they was saved on it. At the time, I didn't know I guess it's an iPhone thing. I didn't have an iPhone at the time, so I couldn't get through it all for a month. I didn't know where my kids was. I didn't know where they was, who they was with. So then you were
Oh my
helping him, not
God.
knowing that you were helping him keep my kids from me. That's how you ended up catching the backlash, Mika. That's how me and you ended up into it. That's how I ended up outside of your house acting a fool like that because you were helping him, probably unknowingly, keep my kids from me for a whole month.
So what was he telling her that
I have
you
no idea.
were just
I have no idea what he told them. I have no idea what he told them. He probably oh yeah, by the way, I was sending grocery orders too. If you want I got receipts to those too, Mika. I was still sending grocery orders. Your brother wouldn't go pick them up. It says it canceled, and it shows exactly which Walmart it was sent to. I was still sending my son milk. Your brother wasn't going to pick it up. So whatever lies he was telling y'all, baby, it was all lies.
Oh my God, I would have gone fucking ballistic.
Y'all were
And I know
helping
you
him.
did too.
I did. Y'all were helping him hide my kids for a whole month, and y'all were and you probably didn't even know it. You probably thought, hey, she dropped him off and said forget him. There's no telling what he told y'all. But the man is a liar. He is lying to y'all. He do not want y'all to know the true him. He chooses not to get his children. He chooses not to do for them. Because he can no longer control me.
I feel like if people use some critical fucking thinking, they would know like something the math isn't mathing.
It's
You
not
know what I mean?
nothing, ma'am.
Because what baby mama wants to not have any free time, not have a fucking life, like always have the kids all the time? Who wants that? Who doesn't want to have a good co-parenting relationship?
Nobody. No, not one. I still was
Like
sitting
that's not a real
here.
thing.
My son got his first haircut. I sent him videos. My daughter, when she graduated second grade, sent him video. He didn't miss nothing. So he was still getting videos of them, pictures of them, although he was refusing to come and get them. I wish this thing had a video on it, because Mika, girl, I would show you the receipts. I wrote your brother from January the 22nd up until March to come get his kids. And he ignored every message. He never responded. I never heard from him until March the 11th.
Wow. And the whole time acting like you're keeping them from him. Yeah,
No,
okay.
not at all. Not at all.
Trifling. There is nothing worse than a deadbeat
This
baby
is the
daddy.
same
Oh,
auntie who my daughter was in the back seat. She said she saw a wishing star, and she said she wished on the star that her dad and her mom would get back together. Da, da. And her auntie looked back at her last week and told her no, because I don't want your mama down here.
what a bitch.
What a bitch! You don't want me with your brother for
You
what?
don't say that to a child.
She's a child. She does not understand. Here's what you can do though. You can tell your brother, stop coming down here playing house and family, and then going back up there to y'all acting like he hated down here. Then your niece would not be in the backseat wishing upon a star like that.
Oh, that hurts my heart. That's sad. Fuck. I can't believe she said that to her.
She did. She said that to her, but I never mind. I'm gonna let that go too.
That's the thing, as baby mom, we just have to let everything go. It's like if you sit here and hold on to every little thing, then you really do become bitter because you just sit here like, wow, so you just lie on my name all the time. You
All
say
the
one thing to me,
time. You have
you
these
say
people thinking
other people.
I'm horrible, and that's not the case. Like, that is not the case. Have I been horrible before? Yeah, but you made me horrible. Come get your kids. Come help me with your kids. And
Right.
if I come I remember writing his sister one time and telling her, hey, the kids need some juice. I wrote your brother and asked him for some money. I have no money. Like, I need to get them something to drink. They have absolutely nothing to drink. And you know what that nice young lady told me?
What?
Pray about it. Pray about it.
Be like,
Let me
why don't you
get my
pray about?
niece and nephew something to drink. Not that. Pray about it.
I'd be like, why don't you pray about not catching this fade because I am about to whoop your fucking ass. Wow.
Really,
People are so fucking trifling.
they really are. And they'll turn it around on you like you're just this horrible person.
Yeah, that's how like my baby daddy's mom was. Like, she was the nicest person ever until I didn't want to be with her son anymore. And then their line is, I broke up the family, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, your son was out here in these streets being a weirdo and he broke up the family. How is it my fault? How's it on me? Doesn't make any sense. They just be saying whatever.
They're just, I don't know. Like, I remember his sister telling me, what she say? I hope you're not naming her nothing. I hope you're not gonna name her nothing ghetto. Talking about my daughter when I was pregnant.
Like, why don't you mind your own fucking business? How
Why
about
did you
that?
say
How about
that?
your brother doesn't act ghetto? How about that?
I don't. Me and your brother are two of a kind, babe. We're two of a kind. I don't do nothing that he don't do. He don't do nothing that I don't do. So you're talking about him as well.
Um,
Those are the most
um,
people I've ever fucking seen.
I'm sorry that you have to deal with
And
that.
I took it out on everybody's baby daddy for it. So yeah.
now no one is safe. I love that. I love DBBDA. That is so fucking funny.
Yeah, I just
Um,
the Debbie Baby Daddy Association. We're calling this. What is them? We want to know why you're not helping take care of your kids.
every time, because your voice sounds like professional when you do the
It just
quotes.
depends on who answers the phone. If they answer the phone and I know it's gonna be a time, then I just be like,
Uh-huh.
Trey. He be like, who this? This is DBBDA. We're reaching out on behalf of your baby mama, and then we'll get to it. Then some of them will just tell it all. Be like, did she tell you I told her to go get an abortion and she decided to keep the baby anyway? I told her I ain't want that. Like, they just go
Damn.
in. And I just be like, talk, King. Talk.
Thanks for the content.
Yeah.
No, I wish we could have done a call on this episode, but I was like, wait, we'll probably get sued. So, but for people listening, you got to go to her page, and I'll put the links and stuff in the show description. But on TikTok, it's at Kee Keekee Shante SHANTE_, and you will have the time of your life. It is so funny. Like, I can literally just scroll down your page and laugh like 100 times.
And none
So
of it's real. Like they all be in an uproar. And it's not even real.
reporting your page and everything. I saw that, reporting your videos.
My page and everything. Like, yo, it's not real. Like, oh my God. Just
Like,
let me make my
it
money in
says
peace.
satire right in the description. And
Yes,
people
into my bio. Like, come on, y'all. Let me make my money in peace. Don't do that. Quit rewarding me, y'all. I'm nice. Be nice. I only mean when you're mean.
Would you how long have you been on TikTok?
Like 2 years.
Oh, nice. Do you have any advice for any TikTok girlies that want to get a big following, like staying consistent and stuff? Like, what advice do you have?
Honest advice, or do you want bullshit advice?
Both.
Okay, the bullshit advice is gonna be it's easy, get it done, it's gonna work, you can do whatever. That's bullshit. No, you can't. How can I put this? Confusion. This is what I always say: confusion and controversy.
Okay.
Everybody on my page is confused. Nobody knows whether I'm married.
I see it. I look in the comments. People are like, "What'd you do? I can't believe you said that."
But they're gonna stick around they're sticking around to try to figure it out. Like, to try to figure it out. I think just be yourself. Like, just be yourself. People be in my comments like, oh, why don't you comb your head? Because I don't want to. Julia Fox commented on one of my videos with my
What
hair
did
all
she
over my
say?
head, doing the Lord's work. She liked the DBBDA. Yeah, she liked the DBBDA. So I think just be
You're
yourself.
so Julia. I love that.
Be your fucking self. That's it. That's all you have to do is be yourself. You don't have to change anything. Just be yourself.
Yeah, because you know what? Julia Fox is a deadbeat baby daddy. It's like no one is safe from this. This is the real pandemic.
I was tripping like, what? She said doing the Lord's work. I thought it was somebody then.
Her baby daddy is trash.
But yeah, be
Um,
yourself and you'll be good. Like, be yourself, you'll be good, and don't care what nobody say because hey, they're gonna say a lot, and it's gonna be mean and it's gonna be rude. You gotta have tough skin.
real. That is real.
I call people's
And
baby daddy is hurting nobody, and people still find something negative to say about that. Like they say, "Oh, you got too much time on your hands. Oh, you need a job. Oh, why do you want to harass people? Oh, why?" It's always gonna be something negative.
they don't even know like what your real life is at all. This is just the
No,
internet, and they're just seeing this and just making assumptions. It's hilarious.
I just want.
Do you have any advice for other baby mamas like that listen to this show, like how to deal with having a deadbeat baby daddy? Like what keeps you sane?
Nothing. I would be lying if I told you I was sane.
Oh shit.
No, seriously. Like
Relatable.
you just gotta, I guess, not give a fuck. Like you just gotta not give a fuck. Like okay, let's
Hey,
say
that's real advice.
when it come time for your kid to need some shoes, go ahead and tell yourself he ain't got it. Go ahead and buy the shoes. So you're not gonna be mad.
Yeah, lower your expectations,
Yeah, he
right?
ain't got it. Go ahead and tell yourself he ain't got it before you ask. Don't even ask. Just tell yourself he ain't got it, and then go buy the damn shoes. And you're not even gonna be mad because guess what? You knew he ain't got it. You need to ask him. You need to piss
Period.
yourself off. Fuck him.
No, that's actually so real. Like if you never have high expectations, you will never be disappointed.
They just fuck them all at once. I don't know how to tell you to do that because I haven't completely figured that out yet. But at some point we gotta say fuck them. Oh Lord,
Fuck
I
them.
forgot I had a nigga. Ooh,
You are so funny. Kiki Shantae, thank you so much for being on the show. So this episode is gonna air on Wednesday.
we edit the
Um
last part out.
yes, we can. We can edit that out.
I'm not in love with my baby daddy. I was lying.
It's satire. Listen, we have a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. This show is for entertainment purposes only. But thank you for being on, and thank you for making us laugh. Like, thank you for your page. You are the best. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Thanks for listening. Bye.